Welcome to Across the Gulf Coast, highlighting organizations, events, and people from around our local community.
Hello, I'm Cam Johnson, Public Affairs Manager for Cox Communications, and I'd like to welcome you to another great episode of Across the Gulf Coast. We've got a lot going on this summer up and down the Emerald Coast, and a lot of activities and a lot of great nonprofits that are coming on the show to talk to you about things that you can do to get involved in ways that you can have fun at their various events late summer and early into the fall. We're going to start off in Okaloosa County, our Okaloosa County studios, with the Boys and Girls Club of the Emerald Coast, and talk about a wonderful event they have each year with some big names that come down to the Emerald Coast. And Sherman Ross is here to talk about their event coming up in August. Thank you so much for coming on the program today.
Thanks for having us again.
Absolutely. Before we get into the event that you have coming up in August, tell us a little bit about Boys and Girls Club, what you guys are up to this summer and heading into the this 1920 school year.
Well, it's July now. We're knee deep into summer. This is the 90-something days that we get kids for about 11 to 12 hours a day. So our staff are doing a great job keeping kids engaged and still meeting our priority outcome areas of academic success and healthy lifestyles and good character and citizenship. Just like during after school, we like to impact kids in program areas and measure those and make sure that they're doing well in those areas. But we still have extra hours. We want to keep it fun for them as well too. So it's definitely a lot of work, but we're at that point where we can see the start of school coming pretty soon.
Kind of looking forward to the start of school a little bit, maybe?
Every summer we envy teachers even more.
Yeah, there you go.
For the great work they do.
How many different clubs do you guys have around the area that offer the summer programs?
Currently this summer we have 8 summer programs going on in Escambia County, Okaloosa County, and Walton counties. This is our largest summer in the 7 years that I've been here now. We registered over a few thousand kids, and we're serving about 1,200 kids on a daily basis. So it's been pretty huge for us.
Yeah, that is a busy summer, to say the least. So, like you said, school's right around the corner. First couple weeks of August, kids will be getting ready to go back to school. If mom and dad's making plans for after-school care, how can they get involved with Boys and Girls Club?
Well, here in the next week or two, we'll get information out for registration. Mm-hmm. We'll most likely probably start registration the 3rd or 4th week of July. And as always, we always start with current members, and then we'll go to last year's members and then open it up to the general public. But I always like to warn folks, we fill up really quick for summer and we fill up really quick for after school, and we only have so much room. We have a 1 to 20 adult to child ratio, and we like to keep that firm, and we have only so many seats on the buses. So get on it quick, definitely.
Get on it quick. If you want to be a part of it, get on it quick. Yes. What are some of the types of things that the kids do in the after-school program? Do y'all have a set schedule that allows them time to study and other things?
Every day, the very first hour is Power Hour and Project Learn, where we help kids and tutor them with their homework and make sure that they're able to understand it, retain it, and move on with their class, and in hopes of them graduating on time. And then also healthy lifestyles. We feed kids every day a healthy snack, and then we do a lot. Then they break out into some programming, whether it's our resistance training programming or our prevention programming or good character and citizenship programming. And then at the end of the day, we try to open it up for a little bit of free time, and whether it's kids get to play on the computers, which are monitored by our staff and are very filtered, and then or the gym or the games room or whatever it is.
Very cool. All right, so you get a great event coming up at the end of the summer. I guess it's right after school starts. Tell us about it. What's the event, and who's this year's special guest?
I can't remember if it's our 5th or 6th year. I think it might be our 6th year. Is our annual steak and burger dinner is this year, August 29th. We've been moving it between early fall to, it just really depends on when we can get speakers, to be quite honest with you. Really excited this year, kind of have homegrown talent coming in. Derek Brooks, who formerly Washington High School graduate, Florida State graduate, and a Tampa Bay Buccaneer Super Bowl champion, is going to be coming up and speaking about his life and how important youth development is, and he does a lot of work within youth development. He has his own collegiate high school down in Tampa, has done a lot of work with the Boys and Girls Clubs, and has his own charity, Brooks Bunch, and has taken kids to South. I mean, he's done tons of stuff with kids, and he is so philanthropic, it's not even funny, and overall probably one of the greatest guys that has ever played tackle football in America, and is going to be coming up here and sharing his story for adults and kids, and he's got a phenomenal story.
When is this all taking place and where?
Thursday, August 29th, it's going to be at the Hilton Sandestin again. I believe the VIP starts at 5 p.m. and then our program will start around 6:30.
If people want tickets, how do they go about it?
Go check out our Facebook page, check out our website, bgcec.com. But honestly, nowadays, Facebook is kind of the easiest thing. I think we've already have an event created. If you like the event or go to it, there's a link to get you tickets.
Okay. Yeah, great event. Last year was fantastic with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, definitely.
Very popular there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You were amazing MC, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that. Hey, it's fun to introduce one of your boyhood idols.
Yeah.
You grew up loving on the screen, so it's so cool to actually stand on the stage with them was pretty fun. So, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks
we
for
really
having
appreciate
us
it.
again.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be joined by White Wilson.